Stand Up Against Domestic Violence fundraiser is coming up. It's a comedy show, and Harris Khan is here. He is a stand-up comedian, and Crystal Giesbrick as well from PATH. She's the director of member programs and services at PATH, and thank you so much for being here. Now, a lot of times we don't associate, obviously, domestic violence with comedy, but in this case, it is a great way to fundraise. And how did this idea come about?
Like what happened, like this is my second show. The first show which I did was for the homeless people of Saskatchewan. And I was thinking, like, I have lots of people that I met in Regina and Saskatchewan. Like, unfortunately, once they were victim of being a, victim of domestic violence. So I thought, it would be a good idea sort of to break the ice and, create awareness. Putting a comedy show with the theme of domestic violence, create more awareness so people know they're not alone. Right. There are other victims, and create more awareness about this issue.
Now, PATHS is one organization that's involved in this, but there are several other ones. Harris, tell us a little bit about that.
Like so far, there are 4 organizations that are helping me with this. The first one is PATHS, second is Sophia House, third one is Regina Immigrant Women's Center, and and the last one is University of Regina Women's Center. So all these organizations are helping me, promoting and selling tickets, and the funds that been raised from this show will be donated to those 4 organizations.
And all of them supporting those affected by domestic violence. Crystal, you're here just to tell us a little bit about what PATHS does, sort of representing these organizations, and tell us a little bit about what it is that you folks do at PATHS.
PATH stands for the Provincial Association of Transition Houses and Services of Saskatchewan. So what we are is the Association for Women's Shelters, Second Stage Shelters, and Counseling Centres across the province. So we have 19 member agencies, all of which provide domestic violence services across Saskatchewan.
It's so important for people to know, especially those that are going through or experiencing domestic violence, to know that they're not alone, as Harris was talking about. In your experience, how important is it, how crucial is it for these organizations to be in our community?
Oh, extremely crucial. Our member agencies serve over 4,000 women and children a year. So these services are definitely needed. And when you're leaving an abusive relationship, whether you access outreach services, go to a shelter, get counseling, having supports there and knowing that you're not alone, as you said, is absolutely vital to being able to move on and get the supports in place and start over.
Well, kudos to you and to the other organizations for all you do for our community. It is so important, and important that those out there know you're not alone and there are organizations that can help you. We'll put up the PATHS website as well so that you can get more information in regards to that. Harris, how can people get tickets and where is it all happening? I know there's a whole lot of comedians, but just quickly, we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, it's happening at the University of Regina, OWL. And people can buy tickets at the door, and it's only $10. And there's 12 comics will be there, and there will be a belly dance too.
Aha! There you have it, folks. If you want to have a great laugh, support a fantastic cause in our community, then please go out. It's only $10. That's a cheap date as well. With Valentine's coming. Hey, look at that. Thank you so much for being here, and please, folks, support this great cause.